Hello, this is Ryan Hughes from the Pix4D training team. In this video, we will learn how to vectorize and use vector features as breaklines when generating the tin surface in a Pix4Dsurvey project. Vector features are points, lines, and polygons we have digitized in our project. These vectors can be drawn manually or generated using one of the automized vectorization tools. In this lesson, we will focus on manual vectorization. Automated vectorization will be discussed in the next tutorial video in this series. When used as breaklines, the vectorized features we add to the project will help improve and define the edges of our tin surface. We must first create a new Pix4Dsurvey project or launch an existing project from the Pix4Dsurvey home screen to vectorize. In this video, we will work with a previously created project. Once the project is open and displayed in Pix4Dsurvey, move your cursor to the toolbar at the upper left side of the interface. Click on the small arrow next to the tool called Polyline. This will open a drop-down menu with 5 vector digitization tools. The hotkey for each vectorization tool can be found beside each option. In this video, we will use the Polyline tool to vectorize a wall along the road. Once you select the Polyline tool, you will see that the mouse cursor has changed to crosshairs with a ball that follows the cursor. This signifies that the tool is active and you can now begin vectorizing polylines in the point cloud. Begin vectorizing the feature of interest by left-clicking to place vertices along the feature. Once you have vectorized the feature, right-click to place the final vertex of the polyline. After placing the last vertex, you can continue vectorizing other parts of the feature of interest or edit the vertices of the polyline you generated. To return to the selection tool, tap Escape on the keyboard or click the selection tool icon. Once you have vectorized a feature with the Polyline tool, the feature will be listed in the Content menu's Layers submenu on the screen's left side. We need to first deselect the polyline to enable the polyline as a terrain layer, which is necessary to use the polyline as a breakline. To do so, tap the Escape key on your keyboard. In the Content menu, this will show the vector layer instead of the specific polyline. Next, click on the small gear icon beside the layer containing the vectors you want to use as breaklines. Enable the terrain layer for the vectors in this layer to be used as breaklines when generating the tin surface. If we select the polyline in the point cloud, we can see a list of measurements for the selected vector in the Content menu. This way, you can analyze and understand your vectorized feature more thoroughly. To deselect the polyline, simply tap Escape on your keyboard. Now that we have enabled this vector layer as a terrain layer, we can use these vectors as breaklines for the tin generation. To do so, we will open the Processes menu by clicking the gear icon, and we will click on Tin. To use your digitized vector layers as breaklines, select Tin and enable Use Terrain Layers as Breaklines. Now, click Generate Tin. The resulting tin will incorporate any vector layers as breaklines that were classified as a terrain layer. You can use polyline, polygon, and marker vectors as breaklines as long as their respective vector layer is marked as a terrain layer. We hope this tutorial video on manual vectorization and using vectors as breaklines was helpful, and we will see you in the next video.